Can a blind dog become a guide dog? Welcome to Furkind Stories. It sounds impossible, but this is the amazing story of Scout, a golden retriever born without sight, who transformed not only his life, but someone else's too. From the moment Scout was born, it was clear he was different. Unlike his littermates who explored the world with eager eyes, Scout stumbled through the darkness with only his sense of smell and touch to guide him. But despite being blind, Scout was curious, affectionate, and full of energy. He would bump into walls, trip over his own paws, and yet always get back up with a wagging tail. His early life wasn't easy. Many thought he'd never live a normal life, let alone become a working dog. But Scout had something extraordinary inside him. Resilience. His foster family noticed how quickly he learned to map his surroundings and adapt. He memorized the layout of the house and backyard, knowing exactly where the food bowl was and when to expect playtime. As he grew older, his natural intelligence and calm temperament began to shine. A local trainer who specialized in service animals saw potential in Scout and made a bold decision to begin his training as a guide dog. Despite his blindness, most guide dogs are fully sighted, using their vision to help humans navigate safely. But Scout was about to break the mold. His training started at a reputable facility known for its groundbreaking methods. There, he was introduced to a new world, one full of voice commands, scent cues, vibrations, and tactile signals. Trainers worked tirelessly to teach him how to recognize obstacles, stop at curbs, and navigate around crowds, all without relying on sight. Scout used his keen hearing and sharp sense of smell to understand his environment. He learned how to detect upcoming hazards and signal when something was wrong. It wasn't easy. There were setbacks, frustrating days, and moments when quitting felt like the only option, but Scout never gave up. He trusted his trainers and pushed forward, one paw step at a time, and then came the day that would change everything, the day Scout met Emily. Emily had lost her sight in her early 20s due to a genetic condition. Once independent and full of life, she now struggled to navigate the world without help. She felt isolated, anxious, and trapped in a world that no longer felt safe. When she heard about Scout, a blind dog training to be a guide, she was skeptical. How could a dog without sight help her find her way? But when they met for the first time, something clicked. Scout gently approached her, nuzzled her hand, and sat by her side. In that moment, a bond was formed. Not just of need, but of mutual understanding. They knew each other's pain. Their connection deepened with every shared training session. Scout learned Emily's walking pace, her voice, her moods. Emily, in turn, learned to trust Scout, to follow his lead even when fear crept in. They practiced crossing busy intersections, boarding buses, and walking through crowded sidewalks. Scout was steady and confident, and with every challenge they faced together, Emily began to feel whole again. She wasn't just being guided, she was being empowered. Their story soon caught the attention of local news and social media. People were amazed by Scout's transformation. A dog once trapped in darkness was now leading someone else into the light. Emily spoke openly about how Scout had given her freedom again, how his courage inspired her to believe in herself. "He may not have sight," she once said, "but he sees me better than anyone else ever has." Today, Scout and Emily are inseparable. They travel, volunteer, and speak at events about resilience and the power of second chances. Scout is more than a guide dog. He's a symbol of what's possible when you refuse to give up. His journey from a blind puppy to a trusted companion reminds us all that no obstacle is too great, and even in the darkest moments, there's always a path to light. This is the story of Scout, the dog who couldn't see but showed the world how to truly live.